Wake up feeling stuck, like your body is moving, but your mind's still asleep. You scroll, you eat, you work, but everything feels flat. That's not laziness. That's not a weakness. That's what psychologists call a mental rut, a neurological loop where your brain's motivation system stalls. Your dopamine, the chemical that fuels drive and focus, stop firing efficient. The mind goes into energy conservation mode. You stop chasing, you start drifting. But here's the truth. You can't think your way out of a rut. You have to retrain your brain out of it. Let's rebuild your system step by step, scientifically and practically. Reset your dopamine cycle. When you're stuck, your brain's reward system is overfed with stimulation but starved of satisfaction. Endless scrolling, gaming, or binge watching dump micro doses of dopamine. Each hit feels good, but it teaches your brain to crave ease over effort. Over time, the same stimuli stop satisfying, and real-world tasks, work, study, growth, feel painfully boring. To reset, you need a dopamine detox, not a total digital fast, but a recalibration. Here's how. Cut down on artificial dopamine triggers for 48 hours, social media, sugar, junk, dopamine. Replace them with low stimulation but rewarding activities. Reading, journaling, cooking, walking. Then, slowly reintroduce stimulation, but only after productive tasks. This resets your reward baseline. Neuroscientists call this rebalancing the reward prediction error. You're training your brain to release dopamine for progress instead of distraction. Within a few days, things start to change. Your focus sharpens, small wins feel satisfying again, and your energy rises without force. Move before you think. The most powerful antidote to mental stagnation is physical movement. Exercise isn't just for fitness, it's neurological medicine. When you move, your brain releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's a growth fertilizer for your neurons. BDNF literally rebuilds damaged neural pathways responsible for learning, mood, and motivation. You don't need an intense gym session. Just move before you think. When you wake up, walk briskly, stretch, do 20 push-ups, or dance to one song. Movement activates your prefrontal cortex, part of your brain that makes decisions and breaks inertia. The beauty of movement is that it bypasses overthinking. You don't have to feel like it to start. You just start, and the feeling follows. Once your body's in motion, your mind finds momentum. That's not motivation, that's biology. Reconnect with purpose. One of the quietest reasons people get stuck is disconnection from purpose. Humans are goal-driven creatures. We need to know why we wake up every morning. Without that, the mind drifts into existential fatigue, a psychological fog where everything feels meaningless. To rebuild purpose, ask yourself 3 simple but serious questions. What activity makes me lose track of time? What kind of pain am I willing to endure repeatedly? Because purpose always includes struggle. Whose life improves when I show up fully? Purpose doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be yours. When you attach daily actions to meaning, even small things, writing 1 paragraph, studying 1 hour, helping 1 person, release motivation-linked neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. Purpose fuels persistence. And persistence, not emotion, is what lifts you out of a rut. Change your environment. Your brain is not just inside your head, it extends into your surroundings. Neuroscience calls this the extended mind theory. What you see, hear, and feel every day directly shapes your thoughts and emotions. That's why staying in the same messy room, same lighting, same noise, and same routine deepens your rut. It keeps triggering the same neural patterns. To break that loop, change your context, clean your space, rearrange your desk, go work in a cafe, park, or library. Step into sunlight for at least 10 minutes every morning. Natural light resets your circadian rhythm, which improves sleep and cognitive clarity. Environmental shifts send your brain a powerful message. Something new is happening. That alone can restart mental momentum. When your surroundings signal freshness, your mind mirrors it. Create micro wins. The brain loves closure. Every time you finish a task, no matter how small, it releases a pulse of dopamine. That's why micro wins are the backbone of productivity and mental renewal. When you're in a rut, don't plan your next big achievement. Instead, build tiny victories that your brain can stack into momentum. Start with this formula. List 3 tasks daily, 1 big, 2 small. Finish the easiest first to build momentum. Celebrate completion. Say it out loud. Cross it off. Reward yourself. This works because each completed task rewires your brain's reward loop. You're teaching your mind that action equals pleasure. Over time, the fog lifts because your brain associates effort with satisfaction again. Small wins reawaken big energy. Use the input versus output balance. A subtle but crucial reason for mental fatigue is consuming more than creating. When you're stuck, you probably spend hours absorbing content, opinions, reels, podcasts, but almost no time expressing. The human brain finds meaning through output. Try this. Every time you consume something, create a small reflection. Read a page, write a summary, watch a video, note one insight, talk to a friend, act on the advice. This simple shift flips the brain from passive to active mode, reigniting creativity and engagement. The goal isn't to block information, it's to transform input into insight. That's how thinkers, innovators, and high performers keep their mental engines alive. Sleep, nutrition, and mental energy. You can't escape a mental rut with a drained body. The mind may carry your ambitions, but your biology fuels them. When sleep, nutrition, and hydration collapse, your brain enters survival mode, focus fades, creativity dulls, and motivation becomes mechanical. Sleep deprivation, even for a single night, can lower glucose metabolism in the prefrontal cortex, the decision-making hub of your mind. That's why everything feels heavier, slower, and less meaningful when you're exhausted. To rebuild your foundation, start with the basics. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep in a dark, cool room. It's during sleep that your brain clears toxins, consolidates memories, and restores mental clarity. Eat foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds to support neuron communication and mood balance. Stay hydrated. Even a 2% drop in body water impairs concentration and increases irritability. Avoid caffeine or heavy meals close to bedtime, as they disrupt natural melatonin cycles. Replace them with herbal teas or slow, mindful breathing to prepare the body for rest. Think of your mind as sophisticated software, but remember, the body is the hardware. If your hardware overheats or runs on low fuel, even the most advanced mental programs will crash. Mastering your biology isn't optional. It's the foundation of mental strength. Every good night's sleep, every balanced meal, every glass of water is not just maintenance, it's an investment in clarity, resilience, and emotional balance. Reflect and recalibrate weekly. Every week, take a pause, not for guilt or regret, but for awareness. Reflection is like cleaning the windshield of your mind. It helps you see where you're truly headed. Set aside 15 quiet minutes, Sunday, or any day that feels like closure, and ask yourself honest questions. What drained me this week? What gave me genuine satisfaction? What one thing will I change next week to feel more alive. Keep it simple, but write it down. The act of journaling turns vague emotions into clear insight. Your brain, especially the prefrontal cortex, thrives on reflection because it restores a sense of order and control. Neuroscience shows that even short, structured reflection lowers cortisol levels, easing stress and anxiety. The goal isn't to be flawless, it's to stay conscious. When you consistently recalibrate, you stop living on autopilot. You begin noticing patterns. Who lifts your energy? What habits slow your growth? And which choices make you feel grounded? Over time, this rhythm of reflection becomes your mental compass, guiding you back whenever life pulls you off course. Here's the truth most people never hear. Getting out of a mental rut isn't about finding some magical spark of inspiration. It's about rebuilding your inner system, step by step, neuron by neuron. You reset your dopamine, move before thinking, reconnect to purpose, change your environment, create micro wins, and feed your brain right. And then one day, something clicks. You wake up, not in a rush of excitement, but with quiet clarity. You start doing things again. You feel the rhythm returning. That's not luck. That's neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself through small, consistent actions. Every time you choose to move, reflect, and act, your brain rebuilds your sense of self. Remember, you're not broken. You're simply recharging. And once you start rebuilding, your mind doesn't just recover, it evolves.